everyone, hope you're okay. So today I'm going to do a Q&A video for you because I've only ever done one before and I thought that was a couple of months ago, so why not do another one? So I've got loads of questions on my Instagram because I put an Instagram post out, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and answer as many of them as possible in 10 minutes. So I'm going to put a bit of a timer. I'm going to watch the timer on my viewfinder and I'm going to try and answer as many of these questions in 10 minutes because I want to try and answer as many of them as possible. And yeah, let's get started. So the first question is, do you have any kind of fitness routine to stay in shape? And I have to say that recently I've been a bit lazy with the whole fitness thing. I did actually join a gym that I've been to it once, which is really bad going. I found it really daunting, and for some reason that really put me off. So I've now cancelled that membership so I'm not wasting any more money. But what I tend to do is I sometimes do some squats in the evening and I've got some weights, and I'll try to do like a proper workout about once a week. Other than that, I walk my dog Frankie every single day basically, well, most days, and I take him on a walk that's about 3k, so I try to do that, and then I try to eat healthily, so try not to have too much rubbish in the house, and I try to cut out junk, but obviously I do have like the odd McDonald's and chippy and junk food and stuff like that. But the next question is, what are your plans for the future, marriage and babies, question mark. Of course, marriage and babies are definitely something that I want to, I can't think of the right word. That's obviously in my future. I would like to have that at some point, but at the moment I'm only 23 and feel that I'm way too young for anything like getting married or having children. Like having a dog is way more responsibilities than kind of thought it would be. So yeah, I feel like some days I can't even look after myself, never mind a child. Probably like in a good 5 to 6 years, like late 20s, I think that's kind of like a good time to start all that. The next question is, what is your favourite makeup product and what would you recommend? That's so tricky. Favourite makeup product, oh my god, I literally don't know, I can't think right now. One at the moment is, one here is the Benefit WhatsApp highlighter because it's just the most amazing highlighter ever. It's so nice and creamy and just gives you the most amazing dewy sheen. So probably, yeah, this is probably my favourite makeup product at the moment. I can't think of what my favourite product ever is. That is such a tough question. So the next question is, what keeps you making videos? And what keeps me making videos is the fact that I just really enjoy doing them. I feel that I kind of learn each time that I make a video. I learn with my editing, I learn with setup and lighting, and I just really enjoy making them. And it's really nice to have like nice comments on them and talk to other people, and I also really love watching videos. So to be able to watch stuff that I love, it makes me inspired, which makes me want to create my own. The next question is, what keeps you motivated throughout the day? And I'm not quite sure what this is about. I'm gonna say like my day-to-day like life and job. So technically, I'm very lucky that I'm now self-employed, which means that I'm doing something that I really love and feel passionate about, and that is what keeps me motivated, doing something that I love. I also I don't know, I'm one of those people that's always striving to be better, so I'm always trying to do like stuff to become like, I don't know, for example, like my blog and my YouTube, I'm doing stuff to try and make my content better and more regular. So I'm always like in a competition with myself to try and make things like better, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's basically like just doing something that I'm really passionate about. Next question is, what is your opinion on YouTube culture? And I have to say, I think it's absolutely amazing because I think it's mental that the fact that people like YouTubers and vloggers are now like celebrities, and you see adverts for them on the TV. And then like last week there was an apprentice task which was about YouTube, and I was like, this is crazy. But I think it's absolutely amazing because I think that a lot of vloggers and YouTubers, in fact every single vlogger and YouTuber, works so hard, and I think that, you know, everyone deserves success, and I think the people that are doing so well right now have been working so hard for so many years. So it's really nice to see them doing so well after like watching them for so long. I think it's mental that they're kind of like seen as celebrities and that people kind of scream at them down the street. I think that's really crazy because at the end of the day they are just normal people, and they're not like, you know, actors or singers or anything like that. I mean, it's just a bit mental. But ultimately I think it's great, and I think it's great that YouTube is getting like this huge like push in the media, because it means that all us lot that are creating videos as well, it means that like our videos might become more popular because more people are coming over to YouTube. But yeah, I think it's amazing, but it's also really insane too. The next question is, if you could only choose blogging or vlogging, what would you choose and why? Now this is a real tough question because I see both my blog and my YouTube channel as like completely different things, and they're both still like my babies. I would say maybe at the moment, the way I feel, I probably prefer vlogging at the moment to blogging, because I find that sometimes sitting down to write a post can be quite time consuming and it can be quite hard, and sometimes I will get a complete and utter mind block. But other times I'll find video really boring and I won't want to edit. So it kind of depends how I'm feeling. I would say that I probably do prefer vlogging, but my blog always like will hold a special place in my heart because it was the first thing I ever set up, and it's really kind of like opened so many doors for me that I never expected it would do. Okay, the next one is favourite fake tanner ever. My favourite fake tan ever is probably Zen Tan's Moroccan tan, because it's super dark, it lasts for a good 5 to 7 days without patching, and it smells like coconut. So like, what more could you want from a fake tan? The next question is, what did you study at uni and any tips on coping with the workload? I studied media communications at uni, which was kind of like a mixture of lots of different media subjects. So I covered stuff like PR, marketing, copywriting, social media, and I would say with workload is try to get everything done as soon as possible. I always try to make plans. I would go and speak to tutors for tutorials. I'd always say that if you got the chance to like go and do that, because it's so useful. I would also, just trying to get done as soon as possible, or like planning to get it done is the easiest thing to do, because when you get loads of deadlines all at the same time, it can be so hard if you've got all of them to do. So just try and do it as effectively as you can, and just try to manage your time. So spend 2 hours here, an hour there, and also try to not procrastinate and go on social media. You can actually get website blockers, which I did use when I was using my dissertation. So you can block like Facebook and Twitter for like an hour, so you know that you will work solidly for 1 hour without any like interruptions. The next question is, what was the first item of makeup that you remember buying? And I actually remember I used to get given like makeup and stuff for my birthdays and Christmases, but when I was about 12 or 13, my mum took me to Boots and said you can have a bit of a starter kit, and I remember exactly everything that was in that starter kit, which is probably really weird, but it was like such a nice occasion to be able to finally have my own makeup. And I bought a Rimmel foundation, and it had a pink lid, and it was like that big. I think I also bought a Rimmel concealer. Then I bought a Maybelline mascara, and what else was I bought something from Natural Collection. Maybe it was a Natural Collection concealer actually. And then I usually just had like lip gloss and stuff, but those were the first things that I ever bought, and that was like my first step into makeup. One of the questions is, who are your favourite YouTube vloggers? And I have got so many that I absolutely love, but people that I absolutely love watching at the moment are, oh my god, I can't think of the top of my head. Hannah Mags, her vlogs are just incredible. Her and her husband Steph just work so hard on making them like really different to everyone else's, and also they are both so lovely. I love Hannah so much. I love watching her vlogs. Who else do I love watching? Oh, let me go through my YouTube subscriptions. Okay, so I recently discovered the little magpie. She is so cute, and she has the most amazing voice ever. I love watching her videos. Carly Musler, she used to be Beauty Sauce. I don't know if I said her second name right. I love Carly so much. Again, she's so nice as well. I love watching her videos. Who else is there? Let's have a look. I love watching like all the big people as well. Like me and Henry tend to watch all their vlogs, so we watch like Joe, Casper, Alfie, watch all their daily vlogs, and I watch like Zoe and Gabby's vlogs all the time as well. Who else is there that I really like watching? So annoying you can't think of people off the top of your head. I'm just going to go with them for the time being. I can't think of any more. So the next question is, what was your reaction to the Still My Girl music video, which is the new video from One Direction? I thought it was quite cool because it's like a little bit different to anything else that they've done before. I wasn't sure on Harry's coat. I was like, Harry, what's going on? But I thought it was quite a fun video, and you know my love for those boys, like they can do no wrong in my eyes. One of the questions is, what job do you have? So I used to work in a social media agency as a social media executive, and I decided to take a bit of a risk and go self-employed. So I am basically now what you would call maybe a full-time blogger slash self-employed person, basically. So yeah, so I basically blog and do YouTube full time, and then what I also do is freelance work on the sideline. So I will do like freelance work for my social media, like the social media agency that I used to work for, so like community management and blog posts and stuff like that. But I suppose what you'd say my own job is full-time blogger and vlogger, which is really, really mental to say. So the final question that I'm going to answer, because I'm not sure if I've gone over the 10 minutes or not, was if you were given a book that said your future, would you read it or not? Now that's a really tricky question, because I've always debated whether to go see psychics or not, because I'm like, they tell me something bad, would I really want to know, or do I really want to know what's going to happen? And I suppose, I think I probably would have to have a little look to just see maybe how things turn out, because I'm one of those people that is quite stressy and worries a lot. So maybe if I knew everything was going to be okay, or if I knew something was going to happen down the line, then maybe I could relax a little bit and not worry as much. But then there's also the nice thing of not knowing. But it might be quite nice to know kind of like what's going to happen and kind of just put my mind at rest. I think it would be so hard to not have a look, because I think I don't know, I don't think I could resist the temptation. Okay, today we have it. There was my Q&A. I answered quite a few questions there. Hopefully I did the full 10 minutes. But I'm probably going to do another one of these pretty soon, because I think it's quite fun to get to know like the people behind the videos a little bit more, and I always like watching these videos. So what I will do is, in the comments down below for my next Q&A, write a question that you would like me to answer, and it can be anything as random or silly or anything at all. It can be anything about blogging, like personal, anything at all. So if you've got any questions that like I haven't answered or you'd like to see answered, pop them in the comments down below, and I will do another Q&A in a few weeks time. So yeah, thanks for watching, and thank you to everyone who put in a question. It was really nice to have loads this time and have lots to answer, so that was really, really cool. So yeah, hope you're all good, and I'll see you soon. Bye.